Hello, it's a pleasure to be with you for my TBC live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, reporting for my 346 live broadcast today. And, we started live broadcast for TBC in the month of March last year. So we almost have a year coming up where we actually, which I know myself and a few others have started. But anyway, I want to first thank all that's here in my TBC TBCans that's here. And I know that I have my lovely wife going to be here if she's not already here. Usually she's here, and I know she's here, and as well as Kayla and Caitlin. I thank y'all, all three of y'all, so much for being here. I love you all three. And I got Mrs. Simone and Shohag and Mr. Sharif from the community, from the Bangladesh community. So great to have you all here today again. Thank you so much for supporting me like y'all always do. I know that I can always depend on that group of TBCNs that always support me, and that is the Bangladesh community. I love all of the TBCNs in the bank. They're so good people, okay? Down, good, honest people that want to carry this this TBC movement forward, okay? And I thank all the leaders that's here because I got some great leaders from the Bangladesh community here in the chat. Thank you so much. Okay, folks, that's the first thing we're going to do here. We're going to just go over a few things on the blog, okay? So while I just share my screen here for you, we'll do that. Okay, it says heavy hitter heavy hitter visits Africa. And this is Mr. Mbe Derek, and he's talking with another guy in the exhibitions all over the world. Good afternoon, good day, good night, wherever you are listening to us right now. Let me say this to y'all. Y'all will not be able to hear this. You just can watch it and for a little bit. I'm not going to play it all, but he's actually talking with someone else, another person, talking about TBC. Okay? I'm sure some of you have already seen this. And I'm so happy this morning. This Thursday, the 7th of March 2019, because here with me, I am with Mr. Steve Williams from the Caribbean. His exhibition from the Caribbean. Can you imagine? And today he's in Cameroon. And we just met. We are so excited. I want to welcome Mr. Steve. Welcome to Cameroon. How are you doing? I'm excited. So, John, you know, about how you get from CBC and how you got questions. I Cambodian, okay, and by the way, I'm not a person who looks for opportunity. Opportunity comes on the finds me. This opportunity was a couple of times, but until one day, I took time to call it. I mean, I think I was first time. And what was that as a past president of international operation, so I so with I saw after I had the opportunity I saw at TBC, I always tell you must always be prepared for an opportunity, even though you don't have it. A lot of the time we are forced into an opportunity that we are not prepared for. And I can say that the way even with me, he has prepared himself. So when you put the company to take over, it's leadership position, it shows that people are very prepared for opportunities. And so I am happy to actually make a part of TBC. And we are going to Let me stop this right here, folks. I know y'all can't hear this, but he's talking about, just a few minutes ago, Mr. M.A. Deck asked him, what do you have to say about some people that have doubt? Because we have some people in doubt here in the U.S. that about what TBC is and how we can actually move this in the right direction. And this guy is really into oh God, y'all have to watch this video. It's amazing. Because he talks about we're moving into an era where it's something new that our world is just not familiar with. And he's talking about cryptocurrency. We're talking about digital currency. So folks, I'm not going to play this whole video, but I strongly urge all of you in the chat area, if y'all haven't seen this yet, go to thebillioncoin.info and play this video. It's an awesome video. Okay? All right, I'm gonna just come out of this. All right. And this is just talking about some of the members actively recruiting haven't registered for the full timer database. And that's just showing you the diagram of this here right here. Okay. That's in your Crinkle Cash back office, by the way, folks. And this is right here. Our cruise director, M.A. Derek, will be doing, says here, M.A. has set up a TBC 2009 cruise winners Facebook group chat for the 9 winners. We want to do a test live broadcast on Google Hangouts on March 17th, 2019 at 5 p.m. WAT. And that's his time, I'm sure. We'd like all winners to be available. That he wants all 9 winners to be available and able to attend the test meeting. In order to collect your Bitcoin prize, and this is the Bitcoin prize that all 9 winners need to, if you want to collect that Bitcoin, folks, and that's a good amount of Bitcoin that you can collect. That's money, folks. That's currency, digital currency. You have to be present on the Google Hangout panel on Thursday, the 21st of March at 5 p.m. WAT. As mentioned before, Bitcoin prizes will be given out instead of the cruise tickets due to failure to get the needed visas to go. As you know, some of our winners had trouble getting visas. And I know part of the reasons, I'm sure, has to do with our so-called president of the United States and he put in place and don't want people to, illegal aliens coming to our country. It just, I don't want to go into that because it's disgusting if you ask me. But what I got to say to you is this. I'm just saying to you, please get the word out to, and I know that Simone that's here, he's one of the winners. I got one of the winners right here in this chat room. That's Mr. Simone. He's one. So reach out to, if you're not a member of this group chat, reach out to M.A. Derek. Get on that group, that test group. Be a part of the test group, Simone, because he's one of the 9 winners. He's right here in our chat room. If you haven't already seen it, sir, make sure you reach out to M.A. Derek and find out how to get to that Facebook group chat, because they want to do a test run of this on the 17th. Now, I don't know what 5 o'clock WAT is for you, Mr. Simone, as far as the, because I know you are in Europe. I know you're in Europe. So I don't know what time that is. So you got to just Google, time conversion. And you can find out when is 5 o'clock WAT is in your part of your world you're located in. But you definitely, all winners, 9 winners, have to be at that Google Hangout panel. You have to be a part of the panel on the 21st of March at that same time, 5 o'clock WAT. And otherwise you will not be getting that Bitcoin prize. And I'm telling you guys, I've been on many cruises, maybe 7 or 8 cruises myself, and I'm gonna tell you it can be expensive. You're talking about, and I'm gonna just say in US dollars, you're talking maybe $500 to $600 or more per ticket. And I believe admin was giving 2 tickets for you and a family member or significant other, if I recall, in that when they were running that contest last year. So you can get possibly $1,000 or more, possibly in a Bitcoin, which can be cashed out, folks, in your currency. So you might want to contact Mr. Mbeg Derek. Please, all 9 winners. And Simone, if you know any other, I'm going to contact a couple of my friends, and that's the TBC Prayer Warrior and Doc Joe Stevens. They were also 2 winners in New Zealand. Darren, hey, well, you're in New Zealand. If you could also contact them to make sure they go to the blog to read this, because this is vital for them to see this particular blog post. They need all the winners have to be on that group chat. Need to be on that group chat so they can get all the information from Mr. Mbeg Derek. Okay. I really don't want to see my friends in New Zealand to miss out on this, or any of my TBCs around the world that was winners to miss out on getting this Bitcoin, folks. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm one that have had Bitcoin before. I've had some Bitcoin. I still have some, and I'm telling you something. It's a great thing to have a Visa card. You can go to any. I have a BitPay Visa card that I can go to any ATM in the world and put out cash. Yes, fiat money. I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know that, okay? And I know, Simone, I know you're familiar with Bitcoin, but please reach out to Mr. Mbeg Derek, because he's the cruise director. He has all the information on this. You don't have to send nothing, to post nothing from admin to see or anything. Admin has given him all the rights to handle this. So make sure that you, if you can get the word out to everybody giving the words out to the winners that we know, because I know there's some other people that I don't know that won. And I just hope and pray that they don't miss out on this. Because if admin is willing to give you Bitcoin for the price of the tickets that you would have, because they were paying your way because you won, remember? Make sure that you get that. I just want to drive that home, because that is extremely important. I hate to see people miss out on possibly $1,000. I'm just speaking in US dollars. Possibly $1,000 in Bitcoin or more. Even if it's 800, it's still great. And I know it's eight. Folks, I may be lowballing it, really. It may be more than 1,000. Okay. Reach out to them. All right. Okay. Let me keep going. Okay. This was a video by a great video by Mr. He's in our chat area. Mr. Darren Haywood from New Zealand says, we are lawfully created. We have lawfully created our own medium of exchange called TBC. This is a video that was that he pulled up that was played yesterday. I was at his live broadcast yesterday. Great video. Okay. And this is my video. This was just a review type video for me. How to verify transactions in KCBO to get quick rewards for doing transaction. Because see, I think we all have a tendency to wait to the last minute to verify our transactions in our KCBO until near or during the time of redemption, when that's really not the best time to do it. When you do a transaction, I don't care how many you do, and I know Mr. Pritam Kumar, I know he does these transactions. He's in the KCBO. I'm sure he does them on a timely fashion, because he's doing a lot of them lately. And he's also, and thank you so much, Mr. Pritam Kumar, for being here in my live broadcast today. I see you, sir. And Musa as well. Thank you again, admin, for putting me on the blog. Thank you. All right, this says people. Okay, this was a video. This was day 24 training for MB Derek. People want to see the real you, so let them see you for real. I like that. That was That's his training. Okay. And this is another one here. This is the last one here. This is day 13 training. 90-day. This is 90-day 90-day challenge training. Okay. I tell you, Pratam Kumar, I congratulate you, sir, for all the success you're having in India and traveling over in that country, and how getting a warm reception at the airport. I love that video, and I want to congratulate Mr. M.A. Derek for all the fine work he's doing in his country and how he's reaching out. And even have this guy just showed you, he was from the Caribbean. You know, that's a great video. But anyway, that's good. All right, folks. Let me come out of this video. It's just a little I want to talk to you about today, and that is, you know, folks, I want to say something, show y'all something, just a minute, that we are experiencing here in the United States, and you may see a little bit, you may see some of it even in your country, okay? But you would think a country that has not billion, but trillion of dollars, millions of dollars roll all through this country per day, per hour. One of the wealthiest countries on earth. But I'm going to show you something and ask yourself, why is this happening? I'm going to show you a picture. Look at this. Look at this, folks. U.S. job cut announcements surged 117% in last month in February, study shows. I'm going to say that again. In the U.S., cut 117% surge in cut jobs in February. Now, quote, what did I just say a few minutes ago? For one of the wealthiest countries on earth, one of them. Why is that happening? Why should something like that be happening, folks, in a country of the USA? Because the people, the elite at the top, are not getting the job done. We didn't have this when we had our previous president, President Obama. We had record jobs during that time period. Now we're cutting 117% in 1 month. Surge in February. So if it goes like, if we are to move like that the rest of this year, when you say we're in for possible headed towards another recession we had years ago, around by the time that our previous President Obama took office, I'm gonna tell y'all something, folks. We have a solution like we wouldn't believe in the billion coin, folks. I had in another business that that my wife and I get involved in called the Fearless Mama. You know, I saw something. This lady named Tammy Montgomery. I saw a video where she said that when she lives in upstate New York, and they said that an automobile plant that's about an hour away from her and her husband laid off 1,400 jobs, 1,400 jobs in upstate New York. So it's happening, folks, all over the U.S. So the question is it happening in your country? Now remember I showed you that. I'm going to come out of that and I'm going to talk to you a little bit. Okay? Remember I just showed you that. Well, you saw it, folks. I show you that because I want to show you the realistic things, just like admin does, that's happening in different parts of the world. And I can surely speak of what the country I live in. But it seems to everybody else outside of the U.S. that the U.S. has got it going on, that we're doing so well. Right. Think again, folks. You know, my brother Randy has been talking about the banking system all week during his broadcast. If y'all didn't see his broadcast today, y'all may want to watch it. Go back and watch it. They're probably going to be posted on the blog by tomorrow or later tonight. He plays a video about a banker and a news reporter questioning him about some things and how we could use to help people around the world that need it, a percentage of the interest or whatever. See, folks, I'm not going to get into banking subject today because that was Randy's subject matter. But I want to talk about the powers that be are not, their system that they have is no longer working. It's no longer effective. And even when it was effective, guess what? It wasn't meant for you and I to be successful. It wasn't for, it was designed to keep the poor poor. Get record numbers of poverty, people in poverty to happen. Just keep beating people down, down, down. Pratam Kumar, Musa, and oh my God, M.A. Derek, glad to see you, brother. I was just speaking to M.A. Derek. What a fine job you're doing, sir. I just showed you something. 117% jobs are cut in just in 1 month, past month in the U.S. For a country that have billions and trillions of dollars. Why is that happening? Because the system is not set for you and I. The system is set for the wealthy, for the affluent. All I got to say to you folks, we as TBCNs, as members, we have to wake up. We simply have to wake up. If we don't wake up soon, and you know the sad part when I think about this, you know the sad part of this is, not all people know what's going on. They're so involved in their same old stuff, the same old way of living. Get up in the morning, go to school or college or whatever, or get up in the morning, go to work, and can't even make ends meet. And that ain't speaking to the poor, the people that don't even have water and food to drink and eat. Many even have the proper medicine to have. That system is the system for the elite is not even meant for them. It's designed to keep them where they are. And what we have here is a golden solution called the Billion Coin that we refer to as TBC. You know, it's almost you got to go around just, I know it would not be proper, but almost you got to almost shake people up to wake them up. Sometimes you got to strike conversations with people like my brother M.A. Derek does and Pratam and everyone here. They they talk with people about this opportunity, about the billion coin, about the problems we have around the earth. See, if you approach people the right way and you talk to them about all the issues going on, then you get more on a slightly personal level with them and ask them, what kind of issues are you having? What do you like to improve in your life? It may be something financial, and that's the door opens right there for the solution of the billion coin, folks. I thank God that I'm not among that 117. I'm retired, folks. I don't ever plan to go back and work daily again in my life. I've been there and done that. My wife and I, we building multiple streams of income come in addition to what we're doing here in the billion coin. And by the way, I want to say personally to you, Mr. Derek, um, that was a excellent interview you did with that guy named Steve. His name got the same first name as I do, Steve, from the Caribbean. Excellent interview. I love that interview. He was right. We're moving into a major era that we've never been in before. And if people don't wake up with this thing we call cryptocurrency, thank God that you know, I've said many times, I first heard of Bitcoin back in 2011 when I was a probation officer. And if I had just invested $200, I may not even know you all right now, because I'd be a multimillionaire. I actually found, now get this, y'all know Jeff Barrett, the one that we follow, the Dollar Vigilante. He has that website, right? He found out Bitcoin around the same time I did, but he acted. Now he's a millionaire. Folks, I saw the internet boom in the early 1990s start develop when everybody was talking about it was a fad. It was a fad, Ponzi scheme, scam, call it. They were calling all those words, right? They were saying the same thing about Bitcoin. And Bitcoin came out of a time when the internet was still evolving, the bandwidth, the speed, and all that, right? It took a while for Bitcoin, almost 10 years before it really started being spendable, like really, really, making people making income in it. But this thing called cryptocurrency and this thing that we have, the billion coin, with the videos, people buying cars in Nigeria that we saw on the blog, and see, it's a little bit more difficult here in the U.S. to do those things. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to convince them. Not saying it can't be done. It's got to happen with some minds has to change, folks. Some minds have to change before we can actually move forward. So just like Steve was saying from the Caribbean, people like Mbe and Pratam and myself and Randy and Musa and people from these are leaders that's on here. I got quite a few leaders here on the actual chat room today. These people, we have prepared ourselves before we got into billion coin. See, I've been on online marketing and network marketing. I've been involved in all kind of online marketing business for 10 years now. This is one of the reasons I was afforded to actually retire 8 years early because of a previous business I was in. Because I felt in myself, I wanted more in life. It's just me personally. I just wanted more. So what I'm saying to you is this. Don't you be a victim. because a lot of us have been a victim of this monetary system that has plagued us for so many years. It just don't work. It does just not work for a lot of people anymore. People are tired of going to jobs that don't see no end to. We just going from living from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. Just working to pay bills, bills, and bills. No one can save any amounts of money. I saw that over almost 8, 9, 10 years ago. I retired in 2011, in January 2011. I saw the writing on the wall then. I remember the 2008, 2009, the financial crisis that the whole world, just like the United States, went through. I saw some people that had thousands of thousands in the stock market lose it to nothing. We were talking about it at work back then. In 2008, 2009, there was a soul guy named Satoshi Nakamoto created this thing called a white paper that had some software figures on it. And somebody somewhere saw it and plugged it into computers, because it was all computers driven, in a thing called blockchain. Now, I'm not going to get into it because this is a whole nother area. I could do an active training on it because I study cryptocurrency daily. That's something that I do because I love it, But I'm telling you, folks, people that don't get on the bandwagon and find out what this thing called cryptocurrency and digital currency is, they're going to be in for it's going to be an awakening, because that's where we're going, folks. The governments are scared to death. Some of them have said, okay, we can't win at this one because it's all internet based. So we can't stop it. So we got to figure a way, how can we get some? So the bankers are doing what? They're buying Bitcoin underneath the table. Not even reported to the market cap. I'm talking market-based side now. And that's one of the reasons the Bitcoin has been not going up like it did in 2017. But it's headed though. It's going to go. Something big is going to happen. A halving, they call it a halving. It's going to happen next year, in 2020, for Bitcoin. It's going to be a big event for Bitcoin next year, folks. But guess what? We can make TBC a bigger year this year and 2020 by getting to 1 billion members. Can you just think about something, folks? Can you imagine what we're going to be like at 1 billion members? Do you know that at that number is a sense of power around the world? Do you know that? Do you realize that we'll have our own economy and our own private society, our own community? See, folks, I told you about me. I'm in it to win it. I'm into win it. I'm into the end. I know that people like Mbe Derek and Musa and Patan are just like me. We want to see this thing develop to the end. It's going to be a great day, folks, when we get to 1 billion members. That's all I got to say to you all. Get prepared for it, okay? Okay, folks. I'm done for today, folks. This is all I had today. I just wanted to show you that little post about U.S. cutting. A surge went to 117% in the month of February. Not the whole year, 1 month. Does that say something to you? Does that jar something in your mind that something could be not going correct? It does in mine. It shows me that the monetary system that we have here in the U.S. is not working. That's what it shows to me. It's proof. That is proof that it's not working. There's no way that I told you a auto plant in upper state New York laid off 1,400 people. Now tell me something. What are those people to do? Does that promote stress or what? Financial stress in their lives. They don't know anything about online marketing. They don't know anything about the Billion Coin. So I cried to some of those 14-year-old 1,400. You can my information is right below this video. You can contact me. We can talk about the Billion Coin. I could introduce you to it, have you all involved. I know the whole sign-up process from A to Z. If you got a business out there, I can also help you. All the information is below all of my videos. Folks, I'd like to thank everyone here. My loved one, Kayla and Caitlin that's watching. Every single person that's here. Oh my God, this one here, Farhan. Yes, he watched my broadcast every day. And see, I don't know what it is like in y'all country, but I know y'all got your own issues in your monetary system. And y'all can see, and I can see by the works that some of our people are doing in their countries, like Mbe Derek and Pratam Kumar, what they're doing. I can see that they see how this system, our monetary system is working, can work for a lot of people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mbe, for what you said about me. Thank you so much. You're also a great leader too, sir. A very powerful, great leader. I cannot wait to meet Mr. Mbe Derek in person. Folks, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know what admin is doing about Randy not coming to Africa. I don't know if that's still on or not. I really don't know. But I can promise you this. One day, I'm coming to Africa no matter what. Because that's been my dream all my life. I'm coming there. It's going to happen, folks. Just let's keep together in this TBC. Because my goal is to travel all over the world to meet some of these people like Pratam Kumar. I would love to go to India. Love to go to India. I would love to be bilingual, understand all these languages that y'all speak. Would love to meet a fine man like Darren Haywood in person. That would be awesome. Okay, folks. I'll be back tomorrow with you all at the same time, same place. Okay. And y'all have a great day. Keep doing the fine you work out there, leaders, because I got some very great leaders here on this live broadcast. It's been great to see so many familiar faces. I won't say faces, but familiar names. Okay. Thank you so much for whatever time you watching this broadcast in your location, for taking time out to come and watch me and support me. Thank you so much. All of you have a blessed day and a blessed life with your family. Peace, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.